Hey there, friends, and welcome back to Strange Rebel Gaming. I'm Brianna White, and today, another trailer for The Last of Us on HBO, the show, not the game, but based on the game. I hope it's going to be fantastic, and there's no reason it won't be. I mean, at least not that I've been shown, not that I've been given. I'm sure it's going to be incredible, and you know me, I just like things. I generally like things, so I'm really excited about it. Now, this is the official trailer, at least that's how it's being labeled, but we did watch the teaser trailer where we got the release date already, and so if you want to check that out, that's I'll put a link for that. But this is going to be for the official trailer. It's a little bit longer, and I'm so excited to see what's going to be inside. So let's just take a watch together, shall we?
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
You haven't seen the world, so you don't know.
Okay, classic characterization there between the two of them.
I'm not family.
No. You're cargo.
Good, the setup for the character work.
Why are you so important?
Somewhere out west, they're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
Okay.
She so much as twitches.
It's okay.
A little bit of comedy. I love it. I love it. That's so Ellie, of course.
I'm taking you with me.
Wow.
Do what I say when I say it. You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east. You've come this far. And you know what's out there.
Wow.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him?
I can't believe it's so soon.
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Be careful who you put your faith in.
Oh no, not that moment. Please
It
no.
might not be her father, but you were someone's.
You trust me?
Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Really, really, really interesting stuff here. So many good moments. Okay. Oh, I have full body chills. The moment that they showed what I assume is going to be, and this is definitely an assumption, but Henry and Sam. I died during that scene. It's so intense. Spoilers for the game. And here's the thing. A TV adaptation of a game has no obligation to be exactly like the game. There will be some differences, but there's so much that we've seen in these two trailers that are pretty much almost shot for shot, exactly the way you remember, there's something not just in the characters, but there's something even in the cinematography and the colors and kind of the not just the colors that you see in their outfits, but the color grading in the scenes that make it so easily identifiable, even in just these little trailer flashes of exactly what point in the game they're referencing. So much of it is so intensely similar, and part of me wonders, a lot of people thought The Last of Us was a perfect game, a masterpiece, right? It's well regarded as such because of how much it's a movie. The choices in the game were made to reflect choices that would be made in a masterpiece of a movie. And so to translate that to a TV show, you would keep a lot of the same stuff because a lot of those choices that were made were the perfect choice, right? So a lot of this stuff is going to be similar. My question is, what parts are going to be different? that's my biggest curiosity right now, because you have, like, if this is Henry and Sam, like, you have this Henry and Sam moment, but then you also had this moment here that I just almost lost it. Where is it? I gotta find it. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it was before this. It was just a tiny right here. You're like, I know who that is. We know who that is, right? We know what happens here. We know the words that are said after this scene. I mean, just because this game is so loved, some of these moments stick in your heart so deeply that you know exactly what's going on, you know, in just these little trailer flashes. So this is something that's really, really exciting for people who love this game. But it's also, I think, a good trailer for someone who doesn't know the game. And here's why. It's a long enough trailer, but it's not too long. I mean, but it's a long enough trailer that you get the full sense of what this story is. You get the sense of who these characters are, who they are to each other, and who they are within the larger world, all directly from this trailer. You have in the beginning the characterization of Ellie saying something about, where does it, what does she say? Yes, she says here, right? If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on? Ellie's character is hope. She believes in a better tomorrow, and she believes she's intrinsically a part of that. Now, part of that is her connection to the cure for humanity, which is also talked about later in the trailer, which is the first, because the teaser trailer didn't say anything about that, I don't think. But maybe it did. It's been a long time. Memories are hard. But you have here a direct mention of she's the cure for whatever is going on in this world, which isn't directly stated, but it's pretty clear that there's some sort of, like, at this point, we've seen so many different iterations of zombie apocalypse that, like, we know, like, we know, right? But then you also have, after Ellie says, if you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on? You also have Joel coming in with being like, you haven't seen this world, so you don't know. He's basically responding in a way that says, hope is dead here, which really sets the tone for the world. And we know, for if we've played The Last of Us, like, that's very accurate for the things this world is going through and the things that this concept grapples with. But then Joel goes, you keep going for family, which is his character in a nutshell. Like, you survive. You survive for your family, because we know what happens to his family. We know what happens to Sarah, right? So good. And then it's like, I know I'm picking this apart like line by line, but that's because, like, it's so juicy and good. Then Ellie goes, I'm not family. And Joel goes, no, you're cargo. The characterization in those lines is amazing, right? Because you have this, like, very, like, lovable, likable girl, and most people, I feel, immediately would take her on, like, as a family member. Like, you know, she's 14 alone, you know, you would take her on as a family. Joel is like, not me. No, I don't need family. I am just doing my job. I am a job doer here. And that's it. That's how Joel feels about Ellie when we begin. So this whole little sequence in this first 30 seconds sets the entire scene, like, completely. And so for people who don't know the game, for people who don't know the story, that sets it up really well for them. And so I'm interested, for people who didn't play The Last of Us, what they'll think of this. Of course, I played the game. I know the game. We've talked about the game a million times. You're not going to find that here, but I would be interested to see what someone thought of it if they hadn't played the game. And then you have this whole cure thing, which kind of builds up the larger world, and that Ellie is immune, that she didn't turn into a monster. And then you have this beautiful, like, funny, hilarious moment of comedy. And it's, like, so great, where Ellie is just, like, pretending to turn right in front of their faces. And that sets up also the tonal contrast that you'll get in the game as well, which, honestly, there are some very funny moments in the game, but it still feels, the game itself feels very, like, it feels very dark and it feels very serious. And so I'm wondering with this moment if they're kind of showcasing that maybe with a TV show, you have to have a little bit more of those moments of levity, of those moments of brightness, because you're only watching a set episode per week, unless it's bingeable. I don't really know. So I don't know. It could be interesting. The game or the TV show might have the obligation to bring in more moments like that. I'm not really sure. We'll see. We'll see. Call Me Crazy. I don't recognize this. They stayed on this screen for like kind of a long time, so I feel like I should recognize it. I wonder if it's the Sam and Henry room. No, it looks a little bit different. So many good moments with like, I wonder what this is about. I'm like, what is this about? So like there are definitely little moments. Oh, this was so cool too. As I really should just watch the whole thing again. It's so good. Yeah, this is very Last of Us, right? This is The Last of Us. With all of these just like bodies. Like it's a very dark world. It's a very difficult world. You can see big fat mushroom growths over here because it's all because of this cordyceps fungus virus. It's not a virus. Cordyceps fungus. This idea of like a greater purpose. And then you have, we're actually going to get Riley. We're going to get Riley. I'm so excited to see what happens here and how Riley kind of comes into the story. I'm wondering because, okay, so in The Last of Us, you have The Last of Us, which is really like the Joel and Ellie story. But then you get the DLC, which is called Left Behind, and it's the story of like Ellie and Riley and like where Ellie's kind of hope comes from, like where she comes into the story from a place of, I can't let these things happen again. I have to be the cure because otherwise it was all for nothing. Everything I went through, right? This is really Ellie's story. I wonder if we're going to go through Joel and Ellie's story while getting little flashbacks of Ellie's story throughout the series, or if we're going to not do a flashback thing and just kind of rewrite Riley into the current timeline. Not really sure how that would work. Now that I'm even saying it out loud, I feel like that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I'm along for the ride. But yeah, maybe we'll see some Left Behind flashbacks. We've obviously sad. Very excited for all of this. The car scene. Okay, so this is one thing that you actually saw in the teaser trailer, but I didn't comment on it, and I wish I had. The moment where like the car crash moment, like everyone remembers the car crash moment from the game, I feel like, right? And like the car crash moment is even in the teaser trailer. So like literally so much of it is like directly from The Last of Us, the game. I'm so excited. And then you have this monstrous beast, which immediately, like as a game player, you're like, oh no, I'm in for a boss battle. So good. Oh, and of course, you can't forget, who is this? What's happening here? It's a mother birthing a baby. Who is this? You recognize her? This is Ashley Johnson, the original motion capture and voice actress for Ellie in the game. This is Ashley Johnson. I mean, I recognize her right away, and I don't know for sure what the implication is of her birthing a baby here. I don't know, but I did check out some of the comments, and the comments are saying this might be Ellie, and she might be playing Ellie's mom, which we really don't get a lot of in the game at all. So maybe this is just going to be a slight expansion. We're not really sure. But whatever it is, very, very emotional and exciting. And like, it feels right that she gets to be a part of this. And of course, I also saw in the comments that we have, come back. Where'd you go? Where's that shot? Oh, there it is. And Troy Baker as well. I'm so glad these actors get to be a part of it. As far as legacy goes, I mean, it feels right. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So excited. Oh, I'm so excited. It's going to be so good. So we're going to have to just end this video there because it's already much longer than I had originally anticipated, but I'm just unbelievably stoked. Really looking forward to it in a way that's like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like I'm really looking forward to it. Like it's giving me a little ounce of joy to make it through the holidays, you know, all the stress and craziness and stuff. So, woo, something to look forward to in January, which is really great. Great way to start the year. Ooh, it's gonna be good stuff. That's gonna be it. We're gonna end it there, but please let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think it's going to literally just follow the game and make no changes? Or do you think they're gonna do some different stuff? Do you think they're gonna surprise us? Because so far it's looking like everything's going to be exactly the same. And I don't know. I don't know. So I'm going to need your opinions on that. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like this video if you enjoyed it. Share it with all your friends so they can enjoy it too. And of course, please subscribe to Strange Rebel Gaming so you don't miss that next video. And that's all. Okay, I love you all.